Hello everyone and welcome to the video. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Louise, and if you're returning, welcome back. It's the start of a brand new year. For me, I wanted to start off the year nice and fresh, and so I decided I would go through the house and give it a little bit of a tidy up so that way it was ready for 2024. My physical space can often be a reflection of where I am mentally, and so having a nice clean apartment really gave me the opportunity to reset my thinking, reset my intentions for 2024, let go of 2023 and move forward. 2023 was a really great year. So many amazing things happened. My husband and I went on a cruise to New Zealand. We got to experience another country. We went on adventures in the Blue Mountains. We went caving for the first time and squeezed ourselves through nooks and crannies which we thought we could never squeeze through. It was just such an amazing year with so many unique experiences, challenges, and opportunities. In 2023, I also made a conscious and consistent effort to be social, whether that be catching up with old friends or making new friends. I think in COVID, I was very isolated. It was just me and my hubby. We moved away from where our social circle was, and I think because of that, it just made it really, really difficult, on top of all the restrictions, to see people and to socialize with people. I also think that we forgot how to be social. Like, we forgot that it was necessary to check in with people or to actually make events that we would go to or hold events even at our place. I think for the first time in 3 years we had a party at our place last year. And pre-COVID we would hold parties all the time, so it's just insane that we only had one party at our place. But what that shows is that we are getting better and we're getting back on the horse, so to speak, and I look forward to many, many more social events in 2024. The last 6 months of 2023 were very interesting. There were quite a few changes that cropped up and quite a few challenges that needed to be met, and a few amazing opportunities that came out of those difficult times. And I was really happy that I had set the intention earlier on in the year to follow the virtues of stoicism, because I felt that they helped me so much, especially in that second half of the year. The virtues I chose to follow in 2023 were wisdom, temperance, justice, and courage. Wisdom means knowing what is good and bad, what is neither good nor bad, knowing what we ought to choose, what we ought to beware of, and what is indifferent. Temperance means moderation, self-control, and self-awareness. It's asking the question, is this necessary or is this essential? Justice means moral wisdom and impartiality. Seeking the very best in ourselves means actively caring for the welfare of other human beings. And finally, courage means bravery, grit, and resilience. Courage to face your misfortune, hold your principles, speak your mind, seek the truth, and face death. While I found these virtues helpful in assisting me with especially that second half of 2023, I have by no means mastered them. There are still some aspects of wisdom and temperance and courage and justice that I need to continue practicing, and I hope to continue improving on as we move through 2024. After the house was clean and tidy, it was time to redecorate my apartment with my fairy light vines. I usually have these fairy lights hanging all around the house. I've got some just on the TV cabinet, and I used to have some hanging on my expedits, but unfortunately the fairy lights broke. Luckily for me, it was my birthday recently, and my mum found some more vines that were exactly the same as the ones I already had, which had fairy lights attached, and so she bought them for me, and I was able to string up even more lights. I now have some on both sides of the expedit and some in my bedroom, and it's just so magical. I love looking at them, especially at night. With the house redecorated, my hubby and I decided to go for a nice walk along the beach. I still can't believe that we get to live right here next to the beach. Back at home, it was time to do the first cooking of 2024, and I was going to make a delicious fettuccine carbonara. I turned on my favorite lo-fi cooking playlist and played it on my little Google Home screen and started to cook away in the kitchen. My husband assisted by providing snacks and wine. As I cooked dinner, I thought about what type of intentions I wanted to set for myself for the year 2024. For the longest time, I've wanted to learn a language, and so I am going to put some serious effort into learning French this year. I chose French for a number of reasons. One, because half of my family is French, and I just love to be able to communicate with them in French. The second reason is because I learned it in school, so I already kind of have a head start. If I can nail French, I would absolutely love to learn German as well, which is the roots of the other half of my family. I think that would be incredible, but one step at a time, one language at a time. I've got my Duolingo all set up and ready to go, and I am also planning to have a French media day where all I do is consume media that's in French. So watching YouTube videos in French, watching movies and TV shows in French, and reading and listening to podcasts in French. By immersing myself in the language, I hope I will pick it up a little bit faster, and it will actually be a little bit more interesting to learn than just following lessons. So that's one of the things that I wish to try and accomplish in 2024. But my main theme, my overarching theme that is going to guide me through 2024 is the idea of lightness, which I will explain in a little bit more detail later on in the video. My hubby and I sat down in front of the TV and put on a TV show while we ate dinner. Dinner tasted so delicious, and I was so happy that I put those vegetables in there to lighten up the meal and make it less heavy. Before I knew it, evening had arrived and it was almost time to go to bed. But I wanted to write down my intention for 2024 into my Notion before I forgot. As I said earlier, my theme for 2024 is going to be lightness. And by lightness, I want to encompass three main dimensions: physical lightness, mental lightness, and emotional lightness. Physical lightness means letting go of physical objects and only keeping things that spark joy, embracing a minimalist lifestyle. Mental lightness means letting go of overthinking. And finally, emotional lightness means letting go of what's out of my control. Once again, I find myself embracing stoicism and trying to live by the Stoic virtues. The Stoic philosophy really resonates to me, and if it's something you're interested, please head on down to the description below. I'm going to put in some resources for you to look up if you want to find out more about Stoicism. Likewise, if you have any resources that you think I might find interesting, please feel free to comment them down below. I would definitely check them out. In preparing for bed, I couldn't help but do a little bit of last minute tidying up before my head hit the pillow. Something that I have recently discovered is playing ambient videos on my little computer screen that I have in my bedroom. I think it's just the perfect way to set the mood for relaxing and winding down for bed. As always, I'm feeling so optimistic about 2024. I know that it is going to bring surprises and challenges and changes. The only certainty there is uncertainty. I'm wishing you all a fabulous, happy and safe 2024, and I look forward to bringing you so much more content throughout the year. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.